everyone. You're tuned into VIT Community Radio 90.8 FM. I'm your RJ Hasika, and you're listening to Techie Talks, your exclusive window into the behind the scenes of Pre-Gravitas Events 2025. Pre-Gravitas events are the spark that set the stage for Gravitas. They bring out creativity, competition, and collaboration before the grand fest begins. Today, I'm joined by the student organizer and student manager, Aranya and Shakti Priya, the key members of the Pro Event Committee who has been right at the heart of planning and organizing this year's Pro Events. Welcome to the show, Aranya and Shakti Priya.
Hi, thank you for the introduction. My name is Aranya. I'm the student organizer of Pro Events Committee of Gravitas 2025.
Thanks, Asika, for having us. This is Shakti Priya on this side, student manager of Gravitas 25 from Pro Events team.
Gravitas fever is everywhere. How are you soaking in the energy today?
We're soaking it in and turning into action. We are really excited with all the work that is going on right now and very eager to turn this into an amazing event at the end of the day.
So let's dive into it. How do you manage to attract participation and maintain excitement when the number of pro events is fewer compared to the many club events happening during Gravitas?
To answer that, I would like to say that we focus on quality over quantity. While club events are diverse, pro events are positioned as the flagship highlights of Gravitas. We build around excitement through exclusive elements like great vendors coming around all the way from different parts of India. We have unique formats and large-scale productions. And adding on to that, we have early marketing teasers, collaborations with influencers on campus, and tie-ins like early bird access of deals that go around our show.
So that's so exciting to hear. Moving on to Aranya, can you share a challenge you faced in organizing a pro event within the budget constraints and how you creatively resolved it?
A major challenge was selecting the vendors from all over India. Because if we go further into the northern states, the main issue that we face is the transportation of the equipments. So to manage that, we mainly focused on quality once more over quantity. And we came to vendors who, at the end of the day, provided us with what we needed. So by doing this, I guess we solved the challenge.
How do you ensure that the pro events stand out distinctly from the pre-events, both in planning and in execution?
We differentiate them through scale, exclusivity, and the impact. As you have mentioned about the pre-Gravitas events, that are usually designed for participation and knowledge transfer and stuff. But when it comes to pro events, we are crafted as a high professional spectacles. From the start, we designed the separate branding and marketing narratives for such events in a pro events domain. And we use premium venues just like how SJT Ground is going to be set up for drone show on a high scale. And coming to Splendera event, we also have programmable drone costumes that are being used, which you would not find in a normal pre-Gravitas event.
That's so amazing. So next, given the scale of pro events, what strategies do you use to manage time and resources more efficiently compared to normal club events?
We adopt professional grade project management. Like when it comes to the event Capital Hunt, which is also a flagship event of Gravitas that falls under the pro events. It's basically an event where we are bringing in investors all over from India, and they will be looking into and mentoring and even investing into startups that are also going to be a part of Capital Hunt. So basic idea of it will be investors coming in, mentoring and investing into startups here. Through this event, we can also say that these kind of strategies by bringing in investors from all over India, and we adopt a professional grade project management. So coming to our flagship event, Capital Hunt, also falling under Pro Events domain, we are going to have different investors coming from all over India, and we'll also have like quite a number of startups which are shortlisted to pitch their ideas to them. So through their pitch, they'll also be mentored and investors can invest into their startup ideas. This follows professional management type of strategy that I can say that allows collaboration with high-end professionals to various scaled startups throughout the India that are registering in Gravitas.
That's so great to hear from you. Since pro events usually attract a large audience, what measures do you take to manage crowd engagement and satisfaction during the event?
Crowd management is a top priority, especially for visual spectacles like the drone show and Splendera. The drone show is first drone show that has been conducted in any South Indian university as of now. So it's going to be a drone light show where the vendor is coming all the way from Delhi. The vendor is Botlab Dynamics, and we are going to be setting a proper storyline and then executing it through the drones. And Splendera is a combination of 2 or 3 entertainment events. First, it will be a laser graphic show. Followed by that, we are calling bring in a dance crew all the way from Delhi. It's called the Skeleton Dance Crew, and they'll be performing the Tron dance. And with that, we have our very own VIT Dance Club and Dramatics Club to give their own set of performances. We work with the security and logistics teams to create clear entry or exit paths, and we have designated viewing zones and we have enough student volunteers to guide the audience as well. So we make sure that it is top-notch support to the students so that there is no issue with the crowd.
That is so interesting to hear from you. So how do you decide on the themes or formats for the pro events, and what factors influence those decisions?
Themes and formats are chosen based on relevance, feasibility, and audience appeal. We analyze the trends, like for example, the fusion of tech and entertainment like the Tron dance that will be happening as a part of Splendera, and we are having a skeleton dance crew coming all the way from Delhi for that. And we also analyze the past participation data. For example, we had the laser show alone conducted in Gravitas 24 last year. And also, last but not least, student interest for participation and viewing such kind of entertainment events. At the same time, we consider feasibility in terms of budget, logistics, and venue capacity. Finally, we aim for variety, balancing music, performance, art, and most importantly, tech-driven experiences to overall ensure every pro event that we put forth has a unique experience for all the people that are taking part in.
Okay. So what steps do you take to handle unexpected issues such as the last minute vendor delays or technical glitches during a pro event?
We plan for failure. We have contingency plans for all likely issues. For example, for Splendera, we already have backup audio equipment ready if the first set of equipment fails to deliver. For the drone show, we have a predefined protocol for weather changes. We also have a dedicated on-site technical team and a very clear communication hierarchy so that if a problem arises, it can be reported and resolved quickly without creating panic.
That's a great teamwork. So moving on to the next question. How does your committee gather feedback from participants, and how do you use it to improve future pro events?
We have various sources of feedback collection, starting from we have G-forms to ensure and to ask what their preference of entertainment will be, whether it will be a dance, drama, or what kind of dance would they prefer. And also apart from that, we have Instagram polls that might help us to give them their suggestions for what kind of events that we may need or what kind of events they expect from us. Using that ideas, we collaborate with our ideas, bringing in a tech fusion to that to go along with the Gravitas team.
Okay. Pro events are often seen as the highlight of Gravitas. How do you personally balance the pressure of expectation with the need to deliver a smooth execution?
I manage the pressure by focusing on meticulous planning and over everything trusting my team. Knowing that we have a solid plan and having prepared for potential problems gives me confidence. I understand that I don't have to do everything myself. By delegating tasks effectively and relying on the skills of my team members, we can collectively share the pressure and work together to deliver a smooth, successful event that meet everyone's expectations.
To all our listeners, stay tuned for more updates, stories, and behind-the-scenes exclusives from Techie Talks. You're listening to VIT Community Radio 90.8 FM. This is your RJ Hasika. Until next time, keep the Gravitas spirit alive.